Hello ladies and gents, I'm back with my first pod review of 2014 and yeah, it's been a long time coming. I've been wanting to get back into it for quite some time now. The pods haven't been available, but I've had some sent through this morning from Anson. And well, I want to start by saying I hope everyone's having a good day. It's absolutely scorching outside and I'm sat inside about to eat a hot pepper. Don't know where the logic is, but yeah. So I spoke to Gary Anson, who was growing these little beauties, the Brazilian ghost chilies. Now I know it seems red in colour, and the Brazilian ghost is normally brown, but Gary said he contacted the supplier of the seeds that he bought, who explained to him that it is an unstable variety. So, you know, it could come out any colour really, and this has come out red. It does look a little bit, it does look a lot like the, you know, the ones on YouTube, because I think the Americans were the first ones to fully review these. And yeah, it's got a slight look of a Carolina Reaper, with a little tiny tail on the end there, but it came with a small break. It must just happen on postage, so that I can smell straight into it, and it's quite it's a nice smell. It smells very hot. It smells sweet as well. So yeah, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't frightened at this minute in time, because this is the first pod of 2014, or the first super hot pod if it is over the million mark. And to be honest, I've not even had as much as a Scotch bonnet or a habanero for the last few months, so I've got a feeling this is going to wipe the floor with me. But hey ho, when the burn's over, I'll crack open a beer and go sit in the sun and hopefully try and forget about it. I think Nick Seaby and, sorry, I can't remember who the other person was, but I know Gary sent this particular pod out to a few people, and I think they're all going to be reviewing it and do the same. So it'll be interesting to see whether you guys find it the same as me. I know Nick, you're a bit of a you're just on another level, and I've got a feeling you will easily do this. Got it all over my fingers. Better not touch my daughter. Wow. Very strong smell. I've cut it absolutely appalling because I can't find my sharp knife. Looks like I've bitten into it, doesn't it? Smell, it's actually it does smell extremely hot. I can see it does look very shiny on the inside. Not a lot of placenta in there, but that's not going to sort of make me think this is going to be an easy ride in any way. Oh, God, I'm trying to put it off a little bit because I know what's coming. Right, yeah, so this is the Brazilian ghost pepper, and this comes from Gary Anson, who I'd like to add as being absolutely brilliant. He sent me my first ever box of pods back when I first started doing the videos, which was summertime last year. And yeah, so thanks Gary, really appreciate it, buddy, and let's see how this is. Wiping me out already. It's extremely hot. Find it struggling to talk. Give me a minute. Endorphins have kicked in now, which is taking the edge off the burn. It's still horrendous. Well, my face is tingling, so is my hands and my legs. I'm going to have to get some milk. I think I maybe did 3 or 4 minutes. Jesus Christ. That's what happens when you don't eat a hot pod for a long time. And then think you can come back, start again at the top end of the scale. Burn's just not subsiding. That was extremely, extremely hot. I'm looking forward to seeing how everybody else copes with theirs.